Okay, we're going to go over the practice quiz for LT 1-3 right now. So the first thing I do on this here, we're going to graph the straight line. So we know the y-intercept is 4. So the very first thing is I'm going to put a dot here at 4. Okay, and now my slope is -5/2. So remember, slope equals rise over run. Okay, so since this is negative, it's going to be going down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 2. So because this is a negative slope, this means it goes down as I go to the right. Okay, I'm going to get a ruler here, and the line looks like this. Okay, let's do the next one. We know my y-intercept is -1. Put a dot there, and -1. And we know my slope is 1/3. So, and it's positive, right? So it means I'm going to go up 1/3, up 1/3. I'm going to go this way, I'm going to go back 3 and down 1. And so I can, now I'm going to draw this with a very light colored pen, okay? I'm drawing it very lightly because we have a constraint here. Our constraint is from -3, so it doesn't go to the left of this yellow line, and the graph doesn't go to the right of this yellow line. So it has to be between here. So now I'm going to color this dark with a dark color. And so your graph is constrained between -3 and 6. Okay? Some people were having trouble with the constraining part. Okay, so when it says to make a Minning table, what we're going to do is we're going to do two scenarios. So when x equals 0, basically think about it this way. If I have 15 times 0 plus 5y equals 30, that's the same thing if this just goes away. And then I have 5y equals 30. And so now I just simply divide by 5. And then I get y equals 6. So I have a coordinate 0, 6. Okay? And so I'm just going to plot that 0, 6. That's up here. Okay, and now let's find another point. So when y equals 0, so if I'm going to make y equal to 0, then I have 15x plus 5 times 0 equals 30, and it's clever to make it one of these equal to 0, because then this simply just cancels out, because 5 times 0 is 0. So now I have 15x equals 30. And now my only step is to divide by 15. And then I have x equals 2. So now I've got the coordinate 2, 0. Okay? And so now I can plot that point, 2, 0, and it goes right there. And now I can draw my line between connecting the two dots. Okay. And that's what it means by making a mini table. Our table is simply when x is 0, y is 6. When x is 2, y is 0. That's all they mean by making a mini table. Okay, rewrite in this form y equals mx plus b. So the first thing we need to do is subtract 4x on both sides, and then I get 2y equals -4x plus 20. And now I want to solve for y, so I need to divide everything by 2. And then I get y equals -2x plus 10. So I apologize for not making my graph right, because 9 would be here and 10 would be here. Okay, so I am so sorry that I messed up with my graph. So 10 would be up here, and my slope is -2, right? So I'm going to go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, just like this, down 2 over 1. And now I can graph. Okay. Okay, so next page. All right, so there's no work to do here. On the test, I may give you a question probably like this in standard form, and you'll need to rearrange it in order to look like this. So that's what this space here is for the rearranging. So let's graph this first one. So when x is -8, that's down here. That's our y-intercept, and I have a slope of +3, so that means I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 1, up 3, over 1, up 3, over 1, and so on. And now I can graph this. Okay. And the other equation, my y-intercept is -3. So it's going to be right there. And the slope is -2. So that means from this dot I go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, and so on. And so now I can graph. Okay. And from this picture, we can see the solution is 1, -5. So 1, -5. Okay, and so check the solution to see that it works. So all you're really supposed to do here is I'm going to plug in -5 in place of y, and plug in 1 in place of x. And let's see if that works. So I end up with -5 equals -2 minus 3. So I have -5 equals -5. Check. Yay. Okay, now let's check here. So here we have -5 equals 3 times 1 minus 8. Okay, so -5 equals 3 minus 8, and voila, they are equal. Okay, so this is what they mean by check. And that is your practice quiz.